Hi, my name's Tom. This is Jeff. We're the Idiot Mercedes guys. And let the dog walk go by. And we're back out here at my buddy Jeff's house in Tacoma to compare another two S classes. You know, my 07 that I just got that we revealed, you know, last night. The in-depth video is coming soon. Don't worry. And Jeff's 95 S500. Now, this is this is the most prior generation to the black one that we showed yesterday, and we'd like to compare the difference between the features and the body styles and everything on this one. We're going to mainly focus on the white car because we kind of covered the silver car yesterday, and I don't really think we need to hit too much. If you want to check it out, check out their channel. It's in the video. So take it away, Jeff.
Okay, a couple of things. Back in 1995, well, actually this body was around from 1992 to 1999.
You got to talk loud, Jeff.
And so when this particular one came about, this was the replacement for the 560 SEL series and the SEL series, the large long wheelbase Mercedes. One of the things that Mercedes did back then was, in this time period, they liked to call one of the features that was flagship at the time was, some people called the glass on the sides bulletproof. This actually has dual pane glass for the side windows. Now the purpose of that was to eliminate road noise. Nice feature, but one of the things that happened in this W140 body was that a lot of the window mechanisms, because the glass was so heavy, they wore out. It's a common problem. Another thing that I really just did not like or do not like about the Mercedes automobile up until you get into the later 2000 models, there's no cup holders. One of the things in this one, you can buy the kit, which I've done, and on the center console, open it up, and there's your kind of a cheesy cup holder. The later years of the Mercedes had the same thing. You know, in the 2000 models, there was no cup holders, or they tried to integrate one into the center console. Now, a couple features I do like, and this is pretty much primary for all S classes from 91 and on. An additional storage in the driver's door, passenger door, and the rear doors, where you have a storage compartment in the door. Now, one of the things that I've always gotten used to doing is trying to pull the door by here, and then I open this up. The next thing this particular car had, and it was not standard on all of the S classes from that time period, was this actually has reclining rear seats and heated rear seats.
Let's show off that feature, Jeff. I'll hop in and you power it on, and we'll recline the seats.
I'll go ahead and start the engine, and I haven't used this car for a lot, so I don't even know if the rear seats actually recline. I'm assuming they will.
Well, that's the heated. Oh yeah, the whole bench reclines.
So it actually still works.
The headrests don't work. Unless they're just,
They may not.
But yeah, this reclines to a nice, comfortable seat. I mean, I have leg room in this thing.
I was going to say, how is the leg room in the back seat of this one? Now, keep in mind.
And the AC still sort of works.
Does it really?
Yeah.
It needs
it's not
charging.
cold, but it's cool.
And you notice for the back seat, still have the little side door compartment.
Yeah. And then you have your little ashtray right here with power outlet.
Yep.
Which is not something you see anymore. And here's the dual pane, the early version of the dual pane windows. Now I will show Jeff on mine the current version of the dual pane windows.
Okay, so yours does have dual pane glass.
They brought it back in the 221s.
Okay.
And if you notice, the back window is also at least dual pane, if not triple pane.
Okay.
So it's very nice. I mean, this is comfortable. I could take a nap and go out and have you chauffeur me around. You're going to drive me home tonight.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead and put this back up.
It's up. Oh.
Oh, that is cool. I like it. It's almost seamless. Let's put it down again. I mean, you really can't tell it's supposed to be there. And the nice thing about Mercedes is you still have the medical in here.
The first aid kit on both of the on all the vehicles are still there. The original kit.
Now right here is where they kept their medical kit. Now in mine, it's underneath the passenger seat and the little storage compartment. I mean, this is a pretty substantial medical kit. You can almost do triage with this kit. And now, granted, he probably needs to update and replace some of the stuff in it. But it's nice that it's still here after all these years. I mean, the seats are in very good shape. I mean, there's a little minor blemish right here and right here. But all in all, for the year of this car, it's still very good. Now,
the middle.
do we?
Allow the middle.
And here's the center console here.
Yeah, they did provide cup
And this
holders.
does have cup holders.
Yeah,
Now, they're worthless.
Not deep enough.
for the driver and the passenger. But
Oh, they're worthless for even for passengers back here because you would have to actually hold your can because the lip is so small. If you take a turn, it's not going to actually hold it. It's going to dump it. So, I mean, I do like that they attempted it, but it was kind of a failed attempt. Now, does this have that satisfying thunk sound when you close the door?
So it's a soft closed doors. So if you slam them hard, yes, you will still have the thunk of the traditional old Mercedes. I mean, you can. Back in the day, you knew when a car actually was built solid is by the the sound of the closing of the doors. But this one does have soft close, so you just push on it a little bit, and well, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. There we go.
That's closed a little bit more.
Also, this one here does have the soft close trunk. And then of course the integrated locking gas cap when you lock it. Now this is still done with the vacuum system, where you get to the S550 and later, or the S550s, they actually are done electronically or mechanically. They got rid of the vacuum system.
Now I want to show that really cool feature. Disregard all the junk in my trunk, but something that I discovered.
We just
this
discovered a few
morning.
minutes ago a
Uh,
safety feature.
So I'm gonna leave my hand here, or my dog's in here, or a kid's playing in here.
Didn't know that existed until 15 minutes ago.
I mean, that's a great safety feature that I really like.
So when you look at the two vehicles, you're going from a 95 to what year, Tom? 2007?
That's a 7.
2007. Now keep in mind, on our very first video, he had a CLS. And I predicted at that time he wouldn't have it very long. And sure enough, here we go. He doesn't have it anymore. He's graduated up to an S class. But when you look at these two vehicles, look at the quality that Mercedes put into it. This car, I did do a little bit of research because of all the features that it had back then. It was over $100,000 brand new. That one I'm sure is close to that as well, if not a little bit more, brand spanking new in 2007. Now, this one was over-engineered. This one, they took a lot of the engineering and utilized from this time period and put it into that car.
And this car is still over-engineered.
Yeah, it's a very, Mercedes-Benz are very well-built cars, and that's probably why I've owned them, several of them throughout the years.
And that's also why now all my daily driver is a Mercedes. Because I'm sorry, when I was coming into Omaha yesterday, that car got 30 miles per gallon on the highway. What V8 can you say that's out there new that gets that kind of mileage?
In a two-ton car.
Yeah, over 2-ton car.
Yeah. Yeah, keep in mind, this 2007. This 2007 model car probably weighs, I'm guessing, about 4,300 pounds. This 1995 probably weighs in excess of 4,600 or 4,800 pounds. What two-ton car with a V8 motor with 100 and some 20-some inch wheelbase, I'm guessing. I'd have to look at the specs specifically. What V8 motor are you going to get 30 miles per gallon on a highway? Doesn't exist even in the American cars today, and have all the creature comforts and all the ride and the stability and even the adaptive cruise control that he has. It'll bring you to a complete stop. It's a gorgeous car, gorgeous automobile. But like any other vehicle, you must take care of it. You must do all the recommended maintenance at the time. Some of these vehicles that I've come across, they have not had the maintenance.
And I've come across plenty of them that haven't had the maintenance.
Absolutely.
And I've had to do all the maintenance. And once I did all the maintenance, guess what? The car works and it's great. Oh my God, it works. Sorry.
So anyway, if you needed any additional questions, we're going to take this car for a road trip for about a 10-minute road trip, and do a video on it just because, well, it hasn't been done yet. Tom will be doing a more in-depth on his S550 at another time. We'd love to answer any questions regarding Mercedes automobiles. Now, we don't know everything. I'm more privy to liking the older style because I can work on it. You get into this, and I gotta hire my mechanic. You gotta hire a mechanic to work on it. But the platforms are still the same from 95 to 2000.
Well, the nice thing is we have a wizard.
Well, that's right. We now have a wizard.
We do have our own wizard.
Well,
sorry, Hoovie, we took your term.
Yep, we took your term. Now we're going to call him our
Omaha wizard.
Our Omaha wizard, or our go-to guy when it comes to Mercedes-Benz. Anyway, folks, I think that pretty much wraps this video up. We're a couple of nuts that enjoy the Mercedes automobile. Have a good day. If you like it, please click like, share it with your friends. If you have any questions, please feel free to submit them. We will answer them.
And also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can get more of our moronic habit of buying and fixing Mercedes.
Yes. Have a good day, folks. Thanks.
Bye.